Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Fair the Podcast. I'm your host, Fair Ira, a.k.a. Zell, a.k.a. Podcast Poppy, and I'm here with...
Rennie Rands, LBJ.
Big Shoota, the motherfucking Don.
And Lily.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Well, damn, y'all introduced y'all. Damn, all right. Cool.
They ready to go in. They ready to get right to it.
Yeah, man, for sure. But listen, on the whole YouTube community, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. Keep on doing y'all thing, you know.
Yes, sir.
So, Shoota and Lily, for those who don't, for those who do, know y'all. Y'all want to introduce yourself?
All right, well, I'm Big Shoota. I'm a rapper, artist for about 3-4 years now. I do videos, I produce, and I'm just a wild card, you feel me?
My name's Lily. Call me Lily Tsunami for my hair. And I'm a graphic designer. I've been kind of self-taught. I never really had a formal art class until I got to college, so it always just kind of came to me. So I've always done all kinds of art. So.
Oh, yeah.
For sure though. So that's definitely good. Sound like y'all, definitely some creators. Since y'all are, of course, I don't like calling, people fans and everything like that, calling supporters. But y'all pop any fans?
Nah, not that I know of.
Oh, she told me not that I know of.
I mean, it's a lot of fans trying to pop, but, Big Shoota, But yeah.
How about you?
I don't have fans. I'm just kind of, I don't really make art that much as I used to, but it still comes up every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What was his name? Trevor Jackson. He just reposted an art piece that I did for him like a few years ago. So it's really cool.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
But no, I ain't never popped no fans. I don't have any fans, so.
Okay.
You ever popped a fan? Your Ira?
No.
Oh, all right.
Have you?
I don't got no fans, bro.
You got supporters?
Yeah, I mean, that's not a fan, though.
It is, though.
A supporter is like, yeah, fans like, oh, my God.
But ain't it the
Fans
same
supported
thing,
the
though?
same thing.
No, like they are. It's just like a different name. It's like tomato. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like red velvet. You mean like red velvet's like chocolate cake dressed in red?
Pretty much.
All right, so say if say if I were to meet somebody, right, and then like they try the product and then they like it, so now they like, but I want them to be a friend though, so that make them a fan too, or a customer.
I mean, if they came buying first, they're definitely a customer.
No, but say if I just met them though, and then I showed them what I had. Like say if I knew the person, like say if I knew y'all, like we was all cool, boom, and the next thing you know, I show y'all banana pudding. Then he's like, damn, now I want banana pudding. Now y'all buying, but before we was friends, we was cool. So now y'all like friends or y'all just customers? Like am I saying y'all clients?
Customers. Because I'm a trick. If it's good, I'll buy it.
Say yo.
Listen, we ain't going next. I mean, that was just a little side story. I just want to see where y'all head was at.
Yeah, man. All right, now so
Where y'all head was at?
so now for no shooter, you in a collective, right?
Yeah, doggy world shit. You already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, now so you want elaborate on Doggy World. Like how'd you get into it? How it started? How's it going?
So doggy world, it honestly started from. I was at like a doggy ass time. Like I was on some real dog shit. If you know, you know. But yeah, and I
That sound
fucked
like-
around and met Curve and Vay. Shout out to my dogs.
Shout out the guys.
And you already know. And they was on the same type of time I was on. And I ain't, I ain't really been around people that was like around as much bullshit as me. Like, so we was on that shit together type shit. And then we fucked around, met Gutter. Shout out to Gutter, big producer shit. You feel me? And then, we got a few other people in the collective. Shout out Mir, shout out Brish, you already know. But we just, kind of was on some shit where like, you feel me? Like niggas just on some like hard shit. Like we just, just embody that shit, like big dog world shit. But like right now, shout out to Curve and Gutter. They just dropped Doggy Dog 2. You feel me?
Yeah.
Go run that up.
That shit crazy too. All no skips.
No skips at all.
That
Tandem
shit
my
crazy.
favorite, you feel me? But yeah, like we just be on some shit where we just kind of like we the underdogs of this shit. Like, not a lot of people really like understand the movement type shit. So like, we just be telling people like, it don't matter what we do. Like, we right at them. Like, we don't really bark too much. We biting. Like, you feel me? So stay tuned. There's a lot of shit coming. Where it's Doggy World, you gonna see it. I'm telling you.
Oh, all right. Now, so for Doggy World, for what I know of, from a personal standpoint, I only know Curve and Vay and everything. So like for the other members and for also Curve and Vay, for those who don't know them, like from the standpoint that you have on them, like what's going on in it, like they rap, sing, do graphic art, like what they do.
Yeah, so Curve Forever, he been doing music long before me. He really taught me a lot of shit in this music shit. Shout out to my boy, you feel me, and my boy Vay. He been doing music. They've been rapping. They've been rapping since before me. They really put me on to that shit. Like, I really fucks with them for that because they really got me on my serious shit. I used to play around with it, like, sit in my room, just right into it, and they really got me on some, like, nah, like, get your ass in the studio type shit. But they on some music shit. Vay just dropped the video, Rap the Way I Talk. You gotta go run that up.
Yes,
Curve dropped the project.
Check it out.
So, both, all of us being artists, like, collectively together, it's not really like, as our collective, we don't really look at it as like us being artists. We look at it as just like us being us. Like, we be in the studio, like one of my songs, we arguing at the end of that joint. Some real shit, you feel me? So like, we just be on some shit where it's just like everybody make their music, everybody make their art, and like we come together when it's needed. Niggas been creaming that Big Doggy World feature coming up soon type shit. So.
I feel that.
Okay. So now you sound a Doggy World feature.
Yeah, so Doggy World shit, like a lot of the times, we all drop our individual projects because, we all do our different sound. But like when we get on a song together, we call that the Doggy feature because like, we all featuring with each other type shit.
That's
you feel
tough.
me? So when we do that Doggy feature, every time we get on the song, all three of us, we just be snapping. That should be crazy, especially if it's a gutter beat. You feel me? So like, they've been kind of needing that a little bit. So we about to give it to them. Just everybody going back, everybody doing their project. So. When that shit come, I promise you it's gonna be some different shit. Some real different shit.
That's tough. Is Gutter from Philly?
Nah.
Where he from?
Gutter from Jersey. That's
damn. Shout out him, man. This shit do me hard though. It's beat me crazy.
Jersey heads with the Philly heads. You feel me? Real Jersey love type shit. So he from Philly. I mean, not from Philly. Oh my gosh. He Jersey.
Yeah.
Weed. But nah, I'll tell you shit. But no, he's sturdy. He be making a lot of beats. He about to, pop out on the Shoota Supremacy project. So y'all gonna see him working with me again. He just did a couple projects with my boy SJ. So that shit about to be fire. You feel me? So real tapped in. He a sample guy. I'm sample queen. He the sample guy. When we work together, it be some crazy shit.
That's tough.
All right, now.
That's tough.
All right, so without being biased, right?
Why you laughing?
So from a Doggy World stand, and I wish that Curve was here. So I'm saying, without being biased, I know that's your home team, right? Doggy World, and of course, like the infamous, the greatest collective above innovation, right? If there would ever be a versus, without being biased, who you need to take the trophy to the crib?
So
without being biased.
So like, man, I ain't even about to do that. Yo, I'm telling you.
No, that's cool.
Nah, because it's not none of that. Hit for hit, Big Doggy World shit. It ain't none of that.
Shit.
Nah, like I try
cool.
to tell you, hit for hit, Doggy World shit.
Hey, listen.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Rich,
if you know,
topic?
you fucking know. That's all I'm saying.
It's cool. I'm saying, hey, it's
I'm
all
gonna
right.
keep it. Nah, we going. Listen.
Yeah.
So we're.
That's all I need to hear. It's cool.
They gonna be on that joint like, well, God, they probably gonna drop after this.
Niggas about to box me.
Nah, you good.
Whole time just high so.
So, where do you feel like some of your music inspiration come from?
Shit, for real, the music my mom, she put me onto a lot of music. Like, From the time I was a young boy, like Isley Brothers, like, you know, Morris Day and the Time, like Shaka Khan, Parliament Funkadelic, P-Funk, Real Plainfield shit. You feel me? And also with like rap music, she the biggest Biggie fan you ever know, like, you feel me? But my influences came from like Queen Latifah, Rod Digger, DMX, like those particular artists, like that's what really stuck with me. Like they was on they real raw shit, and like, you know, Rod Digger, shout out Jersey, you feel me? Like that shit, you feel me? That
They dogs too though, for that kind of shit.
Like,
Nah,
you
you really
feel
think
me?
about like how they are, like they really are, like they whole from rap, they acting, like they really
yeah,
they
like,
bring that type of energy.
I'll tell you this now, 13 Ghosts, Rod Digger's acting in that joint, that was one of the best acting from a black actor in a scary movie ever. Debate Your Mama.
Shit. And then it's like, then you think about DMX and Belly, like that shit was crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
All right, mother, go ahead.
No, you good.
All right, now, so for the next question, I'm gonna let you chime in too. You know, you seem kind of quiet, right? So, next topic, right? So, what's your biggest milestone and what's your biggest regret in pursuing your career?
You go first.
That's a
Okay, I feel like my biggest milestone was just, I feel like graduating with a bachelor's of art in mathematics, something that I also love as well. I'm kind of a nerd, you know what I'm saying? I love math. At one point, I wanted to be a math teacher, but I'm like, I don't know about all that. But I decided in my senior year, I was like, well, I've always kind of loved art anyway. Never really had a formal art class until I did get to college. And like, maybe I feel like I sparked it maybe in like 5th grade. I had a teacher she used to be an art teacher at her old school. But, you know, Catholic schools in Philly, you know, when they closed down, how they got to merge and then change and stuff like that, you know. So they did that. She came in and she was the art teacher. But maybe like when we got to like middle school, maybe like 6th to 8th, we switched classes, so we would have multiple teachers instead of just one teacher that, you know, teaches the entire day. And she taught the art class, and I was like, okay. And it was we only had it like once a week, so it really wasn't nothing like serious. But then after that, I just always drew and, you know, doodled all of my books all the time. And then when I got to college, I was like, I have to like pick something like serious, because I'm like, I do kind of want to have like a career, you know what I mean? Like, want to make some money, you don't want to, you know, I want to have something to fall back on. So, yeah, when I got to my senior year of college, I was like, okay, I had took some art classes just because it was a requirement. But I was like, okay, I took every other requirement that I needed. You know, I had to take every math class on campus, did all that. I had to do math-related classes. I wasn't trying to do stats. I'm not going to lie. Stats, it's really hard. I'm not going to lie. For me as a person that likes math, it's hard.
Yeah.
So I didn't like it. So my professor, and he was also my advisor, because he basically taught every single math class. When I say like every single year, I already know who my math teacher's going to be. So I'm about to come in here like, all right, I'm about to breeze through this, you know. But yeah, so I had decided to pick like halfway through my senior year, I had a lot of space, so I just took all art classes. So like half my schedule was literally like three art classes, maybe like 4, and like 2 regular classes. So I was just out, and I was like, okay, I want to be able to do that. And I've always just kind of made different art, you know.
Yeah.
Like I've done like album covers with like the Proud Family and stuff like that. It was like
doing the big Shoota cover.
Like Dejanay and I see a nigga and Penny. I drew one of them like on the set of the No Scrubs videos. It was cute. So yeah.
So who y'all picking? Y'all picking Nickelodeon or Disney?
Nickelodeon every time.
Nickelodeon. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They got all that. That's the only.
Shout out
That's
Disney
it.
for me. That's what
I like
Raven,
Disney
Cheetah
though, but-
Girls. Like,
Yeah.
but,
What you saying, Zell?
Man, I say Disney for real. You know what I'm saying? Why? It's because of like that wine that they had in the like little commercials.
Oh
You know what I'm saying? You mean,
I always
like,
wanted to
you
do
know what I'm saying?
that. Okay.
Yeah, now, yo, like, you mean, like, that was definitely my jam for real. You mean, like, they really put on for the lineage for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You mean, how about you though?
That's tough for me personally. I don't know. I don't know. I don't got no answer. I'd probably say Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Those in an op. All right.
Nah, I'm about to fuck y'all up.
All right. So Shoota.
I'm a Toonami bull.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Toonami is for real one. You feel me? Like
Samurai Jack and all that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That shit,
good.
all the anime, all the.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah. So better Shooter, right? So how about you for the question?
the other question.
Yeah, the milestone, biggest milestone,
Oh,
biggest
yeah,
regret
yeah,
in
yeah,
pursuing
yeah,
your
yeah.
career.
So the biggest milestone, me personally, in my career, was signing autographs.
Okay.
Like
tough.
I knew I hit. Nah, I ain't gonna say like I'm Super Bowl, 'cause, you know, you feel me. I'm still a starving artist out here, but I feel like one of my best moments as an artist that really felt good was after my show, Thrax Fest. Shout out to Traps, you feel me? And I signed autographs. Like, you know, my folks was handing me their tickets. They was like, "Yo, sign this for me, Lily." You feel me?
Yes,
So
I
like,
have a side with it.
so that was one of my biggest things. One of my biggest regrets as an artist is, I don't know, I feel like as an artist, I feel like I can expand more. I feel like I kind of like, my regret as an artist is like, I feel like I be kind of like closing myself off too much.
Right.
And I feel like I closed off a lot of experiences by being closed off. But I know now from that, so it kind of is a regret, but it kind of isn't, because you can always change your future, you feel me? But like in my past, yeah, I do regret like missing out on some of the opportunities that I had as an artist, or like some of the times that I could have did something. I was like, nah, I'm bullshitting, or I passed by a beat that I knew I like, you know. So
Right,
like,
right.
and I was like, damn, but you know, kind of living, you learn. That's why you have regrets, because you feel me, you could always learn from those mistakes type shit.
Okay. So now, being an artist, right? So you say you sign autographs. So like, how did that moment feel for you?
Man, I felt like I was on fire. Like I was having so I was off the Henny White. Like I was
She
having a
killed
good
it,
night.
honestly. That
Wig
performance
was laid,
really
you
good.
know. So
Yeah, I was in the crowd.
It was,
like, it was really it was a nice, like, it was like at a karaoke place, right?
no. So the Void
Thrax
Lounge.
Fest?
Yeah. So Thrax Lounge, I definitely believe it is a karaoke lounge, but the joint was like one of my biggest venues that I ever did,
Yes.
type shit. So when I did it, I was like, yo, this joint's sturdy. Like, this is a big ass stage. I'm used to being in a cut somewhere. Like, they give me a little mic on the speaker. Like, you feel me? So
Yeah.
that was great. And like,
She had
I
a good
dance. So you know, one
yes.
thing about me,
It
like,
was
I will dance
amazing.
my ass off. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. Like, if I want to ball out, like, I'm gonna vibe out. Especially if it's a good song, I'm definitely dancing. So like, especially when I perform, I love giving that vibe to the crowd. Like, I really want you to feel like you had a cookout. Like you with your cousin Shoota. Like, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
So that was that. When I left that show, and all of my family was like, my friends, people that like knew me from different shows, they came to see me, and they was like, yo, like, sign my ticket. I'm like, damn, like, I'm just Shooter. Like, I just went to the chicken shack before I got here, you feel me? Like, I'm just me. But it felt great. Like, I loved it. Like, it honestly made me feel grateful. It made me feel like everything I'm doing, like, it makes people feel good. Like, if I make people feel good enough to get autographs, I done got a few autographs from people in my life. So like, if I'm making them feel like that, damn, like, I gotta keep going type shit.
Facts.
So it just
Yeah.
pushed it harder, you know.
Yeah.
All right, now, so last serious question before we, get into the next things, So now, like both of y'all, like, what keeps y'all motivated? What keeps y'all going?
Shit, me on some real shit. Like, nobody gonna get up and do the shit that I want to do for me. Like, nobody gonna wake up and take Shoota place. Like, so it's me that keep me motivated. Like, granted, I love my family. Like, I love my dogs. I love my friends. I love everybody. But it's me that gets me up out of bed. Like, even the days where, like, on some real shit, artists have bad days too. When I feel like I don't want to create, I don't want to, be on no shit. I really sit there and, like, I be telling myself, like, nah, I got to get out of bed. I got to get to it. I got to get some sunlight. You feel me? Like, that's what keeps me motivated. Is knowing that, like, if ain't nobody going to show up for me, I'm going to show up for me. Like,
Right.
on some real shit.
So you
know?
gotta be.
Yeah, that's how
Right.
you got to be. Like, and that's really a key to success. Just knowing that, like, shit, life going to be up and down. You could be happy or sad about a situation.
Yeah.
I'd rather walk around happy as shit. Even if shit going wrong, I'm happy as shit. Like, because it's gonna work out regardless. Like,
Facts.
you feel me? So that's what keeps me motivated. Me just being me.
I feel like for me, it's literally myself as well and my brother, just because he's all I got, and that's my heart. Like, that's my fraternal twin. We only maybe like a year apart, but like he's my little big brother because he's taller than me. So like, but I just gotta get up and do everything I gotta do, and you know, make sure. Like I said, like she said, I just gotta. It's a lot. But yeah, I just been through a lot of. Well, so like I said, he's really all I got. So I feel like that's what motivates me, just to like see him every day, and make sure me and him good. You know. So.
No, it's thorough. That's thorough, right? So,
Thanks.
all right, cool. So now let's like brighten up a little bit, right? So, what's the most wild date y'all ever been on?
A wild day. I got one. I remember it was when Queen and Slim came out.
Queen is okay.
Boy, he kept talking the whole time. You're asking me questions. I'm seeing the movie just as you are, sir. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy it as well.
Wait, you was on a date and he was asking you all the questions?
Yes.
Oh shit.
In the
Nasty
middle of the
word.
movie. I'm like, bitch, I'm seeing it the same time as you. This movie just came out. Why are you asking me something like I know the plot? Like, I'm not the director.
Right.
Like,
Oh boy.
So it's about to be tossed.
Right, she gotta think about it. She
Yo,
like, oh,
nah,
shit.
that shit. I definitely done, had some wild nights before. I could probably say the wildest date night I had. I went to a party with my ex. I got hit by a car. But
Hold on, that's not funny. That's not funny though. But just like
but like,
I got hit by
yo,
a
like
car. I'm like,
I'm really,
what?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm really Teflon shooter, cause I got hit by this motherfucking
By-
car, and I really got
Yo,
like,
that's
it was some
crazy.
That's So Raven shit, cause I watched the nigga leave out the liquor store and come down the street, and he must have been hitting a bottle already, and I was crossing the street, this nigga had me on the roof of his car. I'm banging on his shit like, nigga, like I'm on the roof of your car, like what the fuck is going on? He stopped the car. So I get mad. I ain't gonna incriminate myself, but I got mad. He ended up calling the police. The cops was like, just calm down. You good? You need assistance? I was like, nah, my foot. The only thing that happened was my foot was bleeding. That was literally.
So who was in the wrong though? Like was
He
you
was
caught-
he was in the wrong. He was drunk as hell.
Just drinking
He
and
ain't had no
driving.
blinker. What you
What you was-
gonna
you was-
ask
what's
me?
up with you? Like,
You was at the red light? Was it the
No,
red light stop sign?
I crossed the street long before him. So I had got across the street and I was walking, like, you walking up to your car, you getting on the passenger side. So I was walking up to my car. This nigga turns the corner real close and hits me instead
Oh
of going
shit, that's
in.
not funny, but damn.
No,
why-
it was funny. I was laughing the whole
Nah,
time.
that
I was off
shit
Hennessy.
wrong.
Shout out to Hennessy. Y'all saved me a fucking big ass health insurance bill. Love y'all. You feel me? But yeah, that's the wildest date I was ever on. You feel me? The cops was there. Went to another party afterwards. I didn't give a fuck. That's the thing,
That's how
bandaged
that
my
shit
little
go.
toe up. It was all right. But yeah,
I mean, they call you Shooter for a reason. So I'm saying. I mean, so now the dates. You talking about you been on like a movie date. Main man was talking. So not that long ago, a list came out of like dates not to go on, or places. Like, do I like that whole list? Do y'all like agree on some of them, or do you agree with all of them, or do you disagree?
I'm telling y'all now.
when I seen the list, because I seen like a lengthy list, like it was a few of them, and I was like, okay, I read through them. I'm like, some of them, I'm like, it was maybe like 3 or 4 that I was like, okay, no, like you're not about to take me to Chipotle, like that's fast food, so like,
Okay.
nah. Like people be talking about Cheesecake Factory. What's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? I'm sorry, I like Cheesecake Factory. I don't know about nobody else. It's nothing wrong with it. I like it. They got good food.
I'm gonna tell you this now.
Only get their appetizers though. Don't get their entrees though. I feel like their entrees are kind of gross.
I'm gonna tell you this now though.
Yo.
That whole
Appetizers are
list
good,
don't matter to me, because you want to know why? You could go get some chips from the corner store and a day's soda, and we could catch up on shows on Netflix, and that is a motherfucking date to me. And for all the corny bitches to be like, that's low budget, I want to be treated, we'll do blah blah blah.
No.
I don't like going out sometimes. Sometimes I like to
Right.
be at the crib, relaxing, chilling, whoop de whoop, blah, say blah. And I'm childish as fuck. I like playing mini golf. I like bowling. I like laser tag. I like all that shit. Have y'all ever been to Sky Zone when you drunk as fuck?
Right. Oh my gosh, Sky Zone is so fun.
Sky Zone
I
is
haven't been to
fun.
Sky
So
Zone in a
fun.
minute.
Sky Zone. First of all, you're gonna hurt like a motherfucker in the
Yeah,
morning.
definitely
But
in the
Sky
morning.
Zone,
It's gonna hurt.
and
For sure.
come on now, like
I'm laughing because I'm looking at the men list. This should say list of things men refuse not to pay if they not married. Why they got fucking furniture to go in your crib? Yo,
no, I want to see that list.
that should say bottles at
I
the
want to see that list
club.
because I want to see if it's
That should
capped.
say that shit real. That
So
shit.
they said
thorough.
list
That
of things
shit
men
hurt.
refuse to pay for if they not married: bills, cap, rent, cap, house, cap, car, cap, hair, cap.
Oh yeah, no.
This is all cap.
No,
These are
I
things that
always
niggas pay
see-
for
That
to get
shit
the
I always see
crazy.
pussy.
screenshots of people sending each
The
other.
only thing I know niggas is not paying
money
for is
like
your
flights
tithes.
and hair and shit.
Nah, but the girl joint was crazy though. Hold on.
Bottles at
Girl
the club.
joint was
Niggas
crazy.
is not paying for za. Come on now.
All right, so Rance,
Well,
you know,
can
like
you-
you read that list already?
Huh?
Rance, like that list, right? You read it already?
Yeah. I just saw that. I'm just
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, now,
Can't even
so
talk.
you agree with it or disagree?
If they not married, I mean, bro, I feel like on both parties, bro, I feel like it all come down to what you willing to do
Right.
and what you
Yeah.
want to do. I feel like it don't make you any less of a person if you not doing, or if you doing something for somebody, and vice versa. But at the same time, I do feel like with certain things, like, I mean, it's not. I don't want to say an expectation, but like some things, I feel like as a man, like that we carry, like you gonna carry for a girl, you're gonna just have to carry, like. You feel me?
Period.
No, it's a fact though.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still a privilege though. Like it ain't like I'm carrying it because like I got
Yeah,
to. It's because I
everything is
want
always
to.
a
Like
privilege.
I'm
Right.
trying
But
to show
nigga,
you.
it's
It ain't like
always a
you
privilege.
feel me? Don't let them cost a thing. Yeah?
Especially with me,
You
because it's
feel
a
me?
privilege. Because
Yes,
I could
sir.
always, you feel me? Like I could always get that shit myself. but,
Right,
Like
exactly.
even like with men, they can always do certain shit they self. But if it's a benefit, like if I want to pay for your haircut, or if I know you hungry, you want some motherfucking food,
Right.
or like you need some motherfucking boxers, that's not no cheap shit. Like call me. But
Right.
you feel me? It has to be reciprocated energy because I could be pouring all this into you and I'm not getting a damn thing back. Like
Yeah.
I'm doing 80%, you doing 20. That's not it. Like we need.
Yeah,
even-
now that's out of pocket. You gotta make
Yeah,
you
no,
feel me
that's
50-50 at least.
Yeah.
That's minimal.
In,
but if you
but
saying
in real
80,
relationships, there's some days where it is 80-20, where somebody has to show up 80% and the other person is on
For
20.
sure.
Because real life happens. But
Yeah.
Right.
majority of the time, it should be 50-50. It shouldn't be like damn near half the time I'm putting all that shit into it. Like no, but like you feel me? Like it's not about if I do something for you, what can you get back? But like it should be an equal exchange of energy. I shouldn't feel
Yeah.
like I'm be doing too much. You shouldn't feel like you're doing too much, and that should be that. Like you feel me?
Right. So now with 50-50, is that just off like emotional or just like with everything in general?
oh shit.
Oh, elaborate more.
All right, now, so pretty much, you was like going into detail about, like reciprocating energy. So that's like emotional, like that whole emotional side. Now, if, say for instance, like 50-50, like bills, like the whole like shebang, like, do you agree with that? Or
No.
So
I'm sorry. I don't live with my man, so
I mean-
like it doesn't even matter.
I mean,
Or I'm not living with somebody that I'm dating, so it's like I'm not about to be like, oh, let me just pay for that. Like I wouldn't like ask for nobody to do that. Like just so I have to do it myself, like as my responsibility as an adult, like as a person. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
To get it out your
I
own.
mean, as a person that's lived with somebody what they dated, I feel as though like 50-50 depends because I don't mind going 50-50. Like if we both like working like the same little jobs and we doing whatever we need to do and whatnot. I feel like you can go 50-50 because we in real life right now. Come on now. We just got out of a whole ass pandemic. If we trying to get our little job, trying to get our money up, trying to chase our dreams, and we want to coexist together, coexisting also means coexisting financially. So like if we living together, yeah, we can go half on the front rent. Yeah, we could, but I might get the Netflix. You might have to get the Hulu. That's the only thing I might. You feel me? Like
Okay.
some days I might not feel like cooking, so buy pizza or some shit. But like, when we get older and like we in a position like if I'm married and traditional speaking wise, like I'm want my man to hold it down. Like I want a man that's going like I shouldn't have to worry about that. Like he gonna want me to take care of what's going on inside the crib more than like being outside type shit. You feel me? Like.
Yeah.
And with the shit that I'm doing, even with like just even trying to be in one of them situations where you not getting 50-50, like you still got to put up that 50 that whatever they putting up financially. So somebody paying for that shit, like, all right, bet, like I gotta do what I gotta do type shit. Like, you know, you see them shorties on TikTok waking up at like 4 a.m, making nice ass lunches for their husbands. Like, that's that no 50-50. He pay all the bills. She just make his lunch and cook his dinner and some other shit. But yeah,
Housewife.
you know, but 50-50 as like, you know, growing up, like I'm 25, so like I ain't about to expect no nigga that's 25 to fuck around and fucking pay my rent, pay my bills, do everything for me. Fuck no, like come on.
Right.
Still young.
We
you
was
know
just
what I'm saying?
we just bounced out of a pandemic. Like, you feel me? People still trying to get their stuff together. People still trying, you know, get their degrees and whatnot and figure life out. Like, I ain't about to stress you with the fact that nigga paid this for me. Like, nah, like hell no.
That's third. So how about you, Rance?
What was yeah, bro. I mean, I feel like I said before, you know, what y'all willing to do, you know, certain conversations, you know, you gotta have that talk, see where they head at first. You feel me? See where they at, and kind of take it from there. But you know, you should always take care of yourself, though. You know, try your best not to put yourself in a position where you gotta rely on something.
Yeah.
Because like what you were saying earlier, you know, you gotta, if it's not you, like, you feel me? Can't depend on no man, like, can't depend on no woman. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Even though in some ways, sometimes we still do depend on a person, but like, you know, still. But it depends, though, man. It depends.
Yeah.
I can't really, you know, in a nutshell, basically, you know, what y'all discuss. Depends, situational. That's how I feel about
Definitely
it.
does depend on the situation.
No, I definitely feel that.